really out of breath, but we are, what is it? I think Kai is 4 days old. It's Saturday. He was born on Monday, and we are just getting ready. We had our first like outing yesterday to the, sorry, I'm so out of breath. I just walked up the stairs, but we went to the breastfeeding clinic yesterday and got weighed and all that stuff. He was, when we left there, he was an ounce lower than his birth weight. So that was really, really good. And now Mara went to go stay the night with her cousin. We are going to go grab some lunch, and then I think we're gonna go to Target to grab a couple things. I'm feeling okay. I've been trying to really, really take it easy and just hang out in the chair with the baby. But I think going to Target and like walking around a little bit will be good. My ankles are swelling. My milk is like all the way in, like crazy. I'll show you later like the Haaka and how awesome it's been. But I kind of want to like get moving around a little bit to see if that swelling will, I don't know, move around. So I'm going to show you kind of what I look like today. Of course I'll show you the baby, but he's downstairs with Russell. And then we're going to go on a little outing. First things first, my feet. I have like wide feet and no like flat feet anyway, but this is like pretty swollen for me. So they just feel tight. You can see like right here my ankle is really like pushed out. So I'm gonna try to work that out today. All right, so if you've been watching my videos, this is Russell's mess. I've been sleeping downstairs, so ignore that. If you've been watching my videos though, you know that I was wearing these shirts like crazy during pregnancy and they were freaking awesome. So that's pretty much all I've been wearing since we got home. As you can see, it's a lot looser, but like if I were to put it tight around my body, you can see that like I've still got, clearly, you don't go right back to normal after having a baby. But my boobs are really, really full, like incredibly full, which that is not my favorite part at all. I'd rather have itty bitty boobs. But I kind of just look a little frumpy, I feel like. I've got, these are my maternity, like, what do you call these? Biker shorts. It's been nice because it's kind of like holding, just giving me a gentle support in that area where I had that surgery. So yeah, I'm gonna wear slippers probably because my ankles are so swollen. But yeah, I would say something that kind of comes up and is tight but not too tight. Kai just woke up. He was napping for a long time, but I just thought I'd better feed him before we go. So what I've got here is he's eating on one side, and then you can kind of see, I'm trying not to be graphic, is the Haaka on the other side. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen, I posted all about this, but I never used one of these with the other kids. I used like, there's one right there, but I can't get up. I use like the things you just stick in your bra that can like collect milk, but they don't have any suction like the Haaka. So the Haaka, you squeeze a little bit and then it gives a little bit of suction, so it helps not just catch the letdown, but it pulls it a little bit. So far, I've got almost, I don't know why I keep showing you, I've got almost 23 or 25 ounces now, just from catching while I'm feeding. So like, it's crazy. This one was $13, but it doesn't have a lid or a stopper or the suction cup. There's thing on the bottom, but you can get those for, you know, between $20 and $30. The ones that have like the other pieces that whatever. I just use this, and I have a little setup here. You can see there's a little black thing in the middle of there. That is a mug. So I just take it and I set it there so that I don't spill it if I don't take it straight to the kitchen, which usually I don't. So this is actually a Cloud Island, whatever you want to call it, onesie sleeper. And it's newborn. We only got 3 newborns, and he's going to wear them, and he's never going to be able to wear them again. So we're going to have to get him. I mean, we really didn't get him very many clothes because we knew he was going to be at least the size of our other kids, and they didn't wear newborn for very long, hardly at all. So he doesn't even wear newborn diapers. The hospital gave us ones. So yeah, we're going to have to just, we purposely didn't buy a bunch of clothes so that we could just buy him as we went until he's like 6 months old. Then we have all of Jay's clothes. Mara went to her cousin's. So it's just me and the boys.
It's the boys and you.
Oh, okay. So they're waiting on me to get this baby fed, and we're going to go. All right, before we leave here, this is what I was talking about. This is something, it's like a milk catcher. You can just put it in your bra. So this would be nice, like if you did want to catch, if you're having a lot of letdown and you wanted to catch it, but you didn't want to like have your boob hanging out, you can just put this inside your bra. But as you can see here, we got about 4, maybe a little over 4 ounces here. So I'm just gonna put that in the freezer bag and freeze it. And I guess I'll show you my little stash in here already. So we've only been home for 2 days. And this is all the milk I've got. Same, plus this. So I just kind of will put it in a bag, set it up here, let it lay flat, and then I'll organize these at some point. They'll all be like nice and in order. We won't have to use it for a while. So highly recommend. $13 on Amazon. Get you one.
Look how cute you are, mister.
Come on, JJ. You coming? All right. What you got?
Bananas.
Banana? Okay, come on. My feet. Yeah. These are my swollen ankles. Russell said I should wear these instead of slippers, so people are judging me. Russell said people don't look at ankles, but I disagree because I look at people's ankles. We're getting ready to leave and pull around, and there's something on our front porch. I didn't order anything from Chewy. Huh?
I know what it is.
What is it?
One of my coworkers, they just cleaned out a bunch of their newborn and like to 6-month clothes.
I was gonna say I didn't order Chewy.
Yeah.
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
We're gonna go eat first, so we'd probably just pick something up and eat. Jay's probably gonna fall asleep because it's past his nap time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure Kai will too, but I gotta roll this window up because it's hotter than a bleeping bleeper.
Yeah, roll that up. We got AC going.
And I'm not gonna be able to swim till July.
It's okay. JP's putting the pool up this weekend.
You
so
know what?
by
Well,
the time the
I'll
pool's
be able
up
to-
and warm, then it'll
I'll
be
be able
good
to put
for
my
you.
legs in.
Finally get to go somewhere and
We're re-recording this because Russell didn't get it.
you didn't have to explain that to them. But we finally get to go somewhere, and right when we get in the store, Kai.
Kai.
Oh, gosh. Kai
It's ready to eat.
was ready to eat again. She just fed him before we left, so oh well.
Update. We went to Target and got some postpartum something that I needed that I don't really need to talk about here. And then we also got some breast milk support drink. I don't think I really need it. I just really like it, and I used it before.
Pretty
Yeah,
well.
I don't need it right now, but I just like it. Like, I enjoy the way it tastes. So that's why we got it. If it's loud, it's because it's hot outside and the AC's on full blast. But anyway, we just grabbed a few groceries. Not too much. We did get a new blender, so that was like $80. So we didn't plan on spending, but that's okay, because I think we'll enjoy it a lot. And it's like, instead of the NutriBullet that we have, or the Nutri-Ninja that we have, which we can still use for, you know, just quick stuff. This is like an actual blender, like you put it on the top. It's a Ninja blender, but it's
Instead of doing more individual stuff, it
we
does
could do like a bigger batch of stuff,
batches,
so we can make stuff together and all that. Anyway, about when we got to like the frozen section of the grocery store, I started to fade a little bit. I just don't want to overdo it, so I'm starting to feel like I probably need to go sit down and just relax. My back is what's kind of hurting right now. So that's what we're gonna go do. But Kai's been sleeping the whole time. We have a car seat cover that we just kept over him the whole time. We put Jay in our stroller, instead of putting him in the cart, so he didn't have to touch all over the cart. And then we just went in and got through, and now we're out. So, ow. Here's his ouchie. I don't know how much we've really talked about it, but we honestly don't know like how deep the cut was, or what. This is just the Dermabond, so we don't know really what it looked like at all or how bad it was. There was a lot of blood on his hat. Look how cute. Hi, Lovey. He's gonna get his first at-home bath today. It's gonna be like a sponge bath though, because, you know, umbilical cord, and we don't want to get get that all wet. Anyway, we're just chilling. Russell's outside with Jay. They're giving Sadie a bath. So we're just hanging out. I'm gonna try to be laid up in the bed or in the chair for a while. That was a lot of walking. It's the next day. We didn't end up giving Kai a bath or anything last night. I think we're gonna do the pictures today. Oh, honey. We're trying to be really quiet because we're attempting to get some newborn photos, and we're not doing too well. When you have a newborn that's the size of like a 2-month-old, it's kind of hard to get him in the cute positions because he's huge. I see a lot of pictures where they're like, their hands are here and their feet are way up. Why am I trying to? Their feet are like way up by their face, and he's just not getting in those positions, so we didn't do too hot. Oh no, we're trying to get him to sleep because this outfit looks like a sleeping outfit. Please. Anyway, we're trying to get him. We're being quiet. We'll see if it works. Oh no. So what we did here was we got the recliner and we put the boppy underneath here. We've had to flip and flop it a whole bunch. And then we have this blanket that my mom and Mara made that's just a tie blanket, but there's this nice fuzzy white side on it, so we thought that'd be good to just kind of drape over. And this is like his copper pearl swaddle, copper pearl hat. I thought that color would look really good against that. And then we tried to do some naked pictures, but he was too big. It just did not work out. His little parts were hanging out everywhere, and it didn't look good. But I did buy this little thing at Walmart, which I don't know how successful it was. The picture I got with the hat on, I didn't really care for the hat much, but the picture I got with the hat on was ugly anyway. But this is just like one of those, just a big triangle piece of cloth. It's kind of like that knit material. I don't even know what material you call this, but we tried to do a couple pictures with it. I got one that is kind of cute, but like I said, this guy was too big to even, it's just the way to wrap him, the way I was trying to wrap him wasn't working out because his arms and legs are so far away from each other. But I think I got a couple cute pictures with it, but it was $9, so if nothing else, it can just be a little swaddle blanket. I guess Russell fell asleep. He ended up, I was about to just be finished and call it a day, but I fed him and he ended up falling asleep, so I thought, okay, I can lay him back down. And I got a few more pictures, but I'd like to get, you can see his little toesies here. I'd like to get some pictures of his toes, his little feetsies, but he's sleeping, so I don't really want to wake him up right now.
And this is that
Who's that? This baby needs to eat. My boobs are. You know, buddy, we're almost home. There, now I can see you. That feels nice though, doesn't it? Baby Kai just got his first at-home bath, and it was kind of rough because he's not supposed to be submerged yet. You didn't really like it, did you, buddy? But now he's super happy and content. So we're already going up on his clothes here. We had a couple of sleepers that were newborn that he wore, but they're like his legs, this leg especially. I don't know what it is about the zipper side, but it was like held his leg up here so he couldn't stretch it out. So these are 0 to 3 months, and he's, oh, are you pooping? He's pooping. Oh yeah? But yeah, he's filling these out almost. So better get some use out of them. I see you're 1 week old. 1 whole week. Oh. It looks so different from that angle.